Okay, right. It is Fjords once again. A Love Supreme, Snuggly Gosling versus Upside Down and Meow Meow Meow.
Okay, I'm gonna run through the builds because Brick lost his privileges. Gap Mortar on the Meow 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 with Flame, Mine Launcher, left side upside down, already taking fire. Going from left to right, Mine Launcher, Artemis, Merc Cannon, Artemis, Flare. They've used that build a couple times from what I've seen. A Love Supreme using Artemis, Mortar, Merc, Flak, Artemis, a little bit of everything in the explosive damage category with that little bit of piercing damage from the Merc Cannon. Snuggly Gosling using dual Merc left side with Gap Mortar on the front. And that's how you do builds properly.
Yes, yes, it is. Um, all right. Looks like these two teams are just very long range, firing on each other here. Only the Love Supreme has been spotted thus far. So that does give the red team a slight advantage, though not much of one, because, I mean, neither of these two teams are what you'd call snipe heavy. I mean, say, for example, if the Love Supreme was spotted and the other two weren't, and let's say the red team had 4 mercs, then a Love Supreme would be in serious trouble right now.
Well, both of the Pyramids kind of coasting forward a bit, getting ready to, initiate on, but neither of them supplementing with their 2 mercs. Actually, the red team doesn't have mercs, do they?
I
The
mean,
blue
yes,
team
but
opting out of that.
both of these two teams, I mean, the build's a little bit all over the place. I mean, not really kind of going completely into long range, completely into short range.
Hmm.
It's a little bit all over the
I
place.
mean, the Love Supreme favors medium to long. It's not really Gosling going to be favoring
But yeah,
short.
I mean,
How
as
did Meow 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 get spotted? That's what I want to know. Damn it.
wait,
He's
hang on
in
a
all
minute.
sorts of cloud
The
cover.
Snuggly Gosling's got Mercuries on the side. He hasn't used them at all.
That's what I was saying. Do
Ah.
you listen to me? Why do you listen to him?
Yes, oh, I'm sorry. Again, I've been distracted. I was not expecting to be casting tonight. I'm a bit distracted right now. Love Supreme, though, turning its arcs, firing on upside down.
Pyramid v Pyramid. I'm seeing the weirdest hitboxes, like the hitboxes are following mortar shots. Super bizarre to me. Love Supreme coming out on top in that Mobula fight for whatever reason. Oh, the upside down turning tail, trying to run away, but pretty long range. The further it gets, it's still going to be pretty effective. Meow 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 and Snuggly Gosling are still going even here. Meow 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 coming in for the ram, but armor is just about stripped. This could be a very bad decision. Little bit down onto the perma hole. Love Supreme is doing fine, and he's going to start raining in fire now. Overwatch needs to be super careful. They are dealing with one of the best teams in competitive play right now. They
Yeah,
have no.
I'd say that. I mean, like the Falconeers, definitely always a top team. I mean, I think they've always kind of had bad luck, but they are a very good team. Meow 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 getting focused down here. I mean,
Into Tar. A lot of his stuff is going to be taking damages.
I
His
mean,
guns aren't going to be
yeah,
as
Meow Meow
accurate.
Meow trying to use
Coming
vertical
up.
movement to evade a Love Supreme, but you're not going to evade a Mobula on vertical movement. Thank you very much. Upside down here needs to pull back there, partner. Easy up there, fella.
Calm down, John Wayne.
Get on your
Brick's
horse.
American accents are the best.
Get on your horse and drink your milk, pilgrim. Anyway, we've got the two teams long range here. Once again, reluctant to commit, it looks like. They don't know what might be around that next cloud. The Overwatch, quite low. Falconeers, quite high. Yes, again, see, this is the first, the first match of the night, like I said, where all the players on each team have the same tag. So, so at the end of the day, this is going to come down to who is better on the day, the Falconeers
Yeah,
or
my man was being super aggressive. Has
Overwatch.
Phoenix Claw on for some reason, switching. I don't even know what he's doing right now. He's looking
And
pretty
yeah,
indecisive at the moment.
I've got to give the edge to the Falconeers, as you said earlier.
They're using Burst and Heavy, neither of them opting to take Lesmok, and I feel like that was a decision. Am I
Uh,
making up words?
a missed decision. You're not making up words, but the words you are making are not really
No,
working together.
miss decision. I
Missed
don't, you know
decision.
what? Sure.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you meant by this
Artistic
decision.
license. Fuck off.
Right, Papa just kind of failing at English here. Um, meow,
Hey,
meow,
someone
meow.
needs to innovate, all right?
I'm
Shakespeare
innovating.
died a long time ago. I'm
I'm...
trying to, pull up the slack here.
Shakespeare's dead, bro. I can just say whatever the fuck I want. Grammar doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Right. Meow, meow, meow. So taking the long way around, I'd imagine trying to get. Oh wait, I think they've seen him though. Yep, they know he's there. They're firing down on meow, meow, meow. It could be a quick victory here for the Falconeers. I mean, at the end of the day, the Falconeers have a huge amount of experience in competitive play, and Overwatch have none, other than tonight, other than the last few games they've played. And obviously, it's going to give the Falconeers a big edge.
Indeed, it does. Upside down passing. They want to focus that Love Supreme. They know that it's tearing them up from a distance. We'll see what they can make out of that. Snuggly Gosling's pulling up on Meow Meow Meow, just feeding it to him. And he looks like he's going down if he doesn't get that armor up quick. And he's gone. Gat finishing that off.
Yeah, well, I mean that was pretty much a mirror matchup, wasn't it? Apart from a few guns here and there. But yeah, Falconeers just a bit. How? What would you say was the crucial factor? I mean, in terms of the decisions they made, was with the Falconeers winning there?
Well, the first engagement we saw that Mobula, the upside down turn when it engaged with a Love Supreme, it ended up just turning tail and trying to run to help the Meow Meow Meow. But yeah, not a lot came from that. I can tell you that much. Because it just ended up with him dying to upside down. So right off the bat, that one decision already set them back 2 kills. I mean, I think they also need to work on their brawling a little bit. Maybe bringing Lesmok to help that mortar shoot a tad bit farther, a little bit more accurately. Would help them quite a bit. Land more of those mortar shots instead of watching the mark down right in front of their enemy. You guys are just making me make up for being an hour late.
Yeah.
He's gone. He gets the solo cast.
I'm tired, Papa. God, I had to cast those games all on my own. You abandoned me.
Urz was there.
Oh, Urz doesn't count.
We were cashing in on the pharma bucks
Urz,
there.
When Urz wasn't, organizing stuff. Yeah, I was I was helping Strike get a last-minute Haven team together at the same time that I was casting on my own, mind you. So, Papa, don't get on my case, Milado.
You just call me mulatto?
Milado. Sorry, that was a very, very British thing to say.
Milado.
Milado.
Right? You mean those little cookies?
Yeah, I know, right?
Are there cookies called Milados? I think.
Oh, they're called Milanos, I think.
Milanos. Okay. Well, I think cultural differences here.
It's like a little gingerbread cookie with chocolate fudge in the middle.
Oh, now you're making me hungry. Ugh. Right. Well, okay. This is the final match here of the inaugural mini Rumble event.
Well, could be.
Well, oh
Sunday Rumble event.
yes, yes. Gosh, I'm sorry. If the
You
Falcon,
defeatist British bastard.
if the sorry, if the Falconeers win, this will have been the last match. However, if OVW Overwatch win 2 games in a row, then they will win.
They're gonna hold down like a bunch of ballers.
Yes, Overwatch are going to have to make the comeback of a lifetime here. First match down 0-5. That's not where you want to be.
I liked TFD's decision to take a couple carronades on this. Really helped to deal with that Mobula a bit. I wouldn't mind seeing that maybe on the front of a Pyramidion with some greased rounds, with some mortar, with with some grease rounds. A lot of grease. We want grease, and we want carronades, and we want mortars. That's what I want.
Okay. Right. Let's look at the spawns here. Meow 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 spawning in the ribs, upside down spawning miles away, right in the corner of the map.
Okay, if there's no changes on the ships, I'm not going to update it. Oh, upside down ended up taking mortar, gat. So
Gat,
that was
mortar,
a
gat.
free middle gun.
Right.
Excellent play there. 3, I love Supreme. Taking mortar flak, not changing. Still has that Merc cannon and Snuggly Gosling with the most meta ship in the game. Yeah, mortar and 2 Mercury cannons. I like to see upside down change. They know how close range this map is now, and maybe with that GAT, we saw how much. Blue team does not focus upside down first.
Love Supreme might be making a big mistake here. I just got to point that out. He's isolated completely from his ally, and if the Overwatch spot him, wait a minute, I'm seeing some mines. Mines are going down here. There is a small minefield between the Falconeers and
Fun fact,
Overwatch
doesn't affect mines. I don't know how I feel about that.
Windows.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to run. They could easily just initiate this and like win. Upside down shouldn't be getting first.
I am
coming in now.
I'm seeing, yes, there are mines in the ribs. There are mines beside upside down. I am confused.
Meow 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 has a mine launcher. I believe he's the one responsible for that. His engines are gone. Did he end up clipping one? Did we miss that?
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be much
fire that's raining in.
Well, it might have been a bit of both.
Gosling is in Meow Meow Meow's arcs right now. I'm surprised we're not seeing any fire. He just needs to turn a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some
bizarre plays coming out from red team.
Snuggly Gosling's got the arcs to the upside down, raining down heavy gap, mortar fire. Upside down's taking a lot of damage, and boom.
Yep. Meow 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 has a chance to do the exact same. But he's not quite stripping enough of that armor yet, and he's gone. Excellent play. Snuggly Gosling has slight advantage, but they will manage to
Meow 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 bounced off the side of the ribs there, knocked his gun arcs off, and now he's taking heavy fire from the Snuggly Gosling.
Maybe the engine was down, just going back up.
I think Meow 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 is pining for the fjords here, about to die. Though he might be pining the fjords, he didn't do much better on the fjords either. Love Supreme has respawned on the other side of the not Leviathan. Upside down, it's just coming right back in here. Very aggressive. Just the Mobula just wants to pick a fight with a Pyramidion here. That could end badly, depending on how quickly the Snuggly Gosling turns its arcs. The Snuggly Gosling already taken a lot of damage. The Snuggly Gosling's armor is down here. Nowhere for the Snuggly Gosling to go. Upside down.
Mortar is going to end up tearing in.
Boom. Yes. Well, yeah, that worked.
That was a 2-gat effort by the end of it. Malcav, their greaser, managed to just hold off long enough to let that first gat tear in enough that as it was coming out down on its second, it was there to supplement after the first Gatling round, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, yes, the anytime a Mobula tries to one-on-one a Pyrrha is taking a risk, but the gamble paid off very well there.
And now Snuggly Gosling is out to dry. Love Supreme might be
Yeah.
able to supplement, but he's got no spots, and there's going to be three
Oh
gats
my
staring at a Snuggly
goodness.
Gosling. This could be very detrimental for Falco.
Oh, he's just going right on past. Snuggly Gosling just going full speed ahead,
That
trying to
was one of
use
the best plays because they're both very slow to turn,
yeah,
as we know.
full forward momentum, using his tar to kind of give a smoke screen there, and he's managed to escape. That was an interesting way to reunite with his ally, but the problem is he won't be able to turn around in time to support a Love Supreme. He's going to get focus fired here. Love Supreme taking a lot of damage. Boom.
And now they have free reign to go target the Snuggly Gosling. That spot just went up, but they're shooting Gat at him. I think at this point they should be trying to coast around Juggernaut, trying to get out of this fight. But oh, he's getting for it now. 2 Gats, 2 mortars. Actually, 3 Gats, 2 mortars. Tearing in. Love Supreme. They could easily go jump down on the Love Supreme, focus him down. But neither of the red team are really reacting to fire. Snuggly Gosling getting a decent spawn. Maybe it is a good choice that they didn't end up going for Love Supreme. What do you think, Brick?
Well, I'm just kind of completely confused by this whole match here. I mean, the Falconeers have done some very bizarre things.
Ooh, Snuggly Gosling going to be jumping on the upside down. Meow 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 needs to come behind it, trying to help somehow.
Snuggly Gosling being opportunistic here, trying to get behind upside down. Meow 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 needs to fire on the Snuggly Gosling, get some of the heat off his ally. But upside down just continuing to go into the crossfire exactly where he doesn't want to be, and boom, he's dead. Meow 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 needs to get the hell out of here.
This may be tied.
Get out of here.
Yeah, all that fire tearing into him. He needs one shot. He might just get behind this rib in time. Will he? Oh, just managing to break that arc. But Love Supreme is now getting higher. I don't think there's any way he could have avoided that arc towards the end with those engines being consistently disabled. And it is a tie game, and they need to start playing really careful. Upside Down's moving dangerously close. Not spotted, so he ends up ducking backwards. Very nice play. Meow 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 spawning behind the Juggernaut, and he's going to go try and regroup with his teammate.
Right, okay. Okay, the spots have been dropped on all teams now. It's 4-4. I mean, you could cut the tension with a knife here. One more kill to end it. Now, I'd imagine Overwatch are a bit more nervous here because if they give up one more kill, they're dead. But
yeah, they're out of the tournament, and winner goes to Falconeers.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if the Overwatch did lose, I mean, they'd have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, mind you.
Vet killers.
But
got that nickname
now. Oh.
Dangerous lull in the battle, as we were talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Earlier.
Neither team wants to commit here. Yes, this could be the late game. We were talking about earlier. 4-4. I mean, this is as late. That's the thing. Some StarCraft games never get into the late game. Maybe the late game for Guns Vickers is when it's 4-4. Both teams are very nervous about committing. Very tentative here.
Meow Meow taking a couple merc shots spotted. Blue team knows where they are. That makes them a little bit more comfortable. And with a game up in the series, I think they may be willing to take a chance here. Upside Down, going to start taking fire. I know that the Snuggly Gosling has Lesmok, and they will start taking fire very early at about 750 meters. I'd go so far as to say with that Lesmok round in it. Effective range. Meow 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 starting to pull out, using that cloud cover very effectively. Gat's starting to rain in. Upside Down needs to come in. Where's Upside Down? He needs to go. Oh, he's switching targets, being indecisive. He needs to be super careful. Upside Down coming out. Oh, Meow 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 needs to be so careful. He's focusing.
Love Supreme.
He's so careful. He goes down.
Oh, my
Stay
goodness.
in the tournament.
Overwatch have tied it up here. It's going to be one more game to a finish. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful gamble from the Meow 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 going in, trying to skirt past the Snuggly Gosling, managing to. Beautiful play. What I thought was a bit of indecision was just a very, very high-level gamble that managed to pay off, and this will end up going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, this is
And
exciting.
we came out
All right.
victorious.
I don't
My
think.
heart's beating a little bit too hard right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, all the players in the lobby right now talking about their hearts beating at a mile a minute. These teams, they are feeling the tension just as much as we are. So, I mean, what do you think? Do you think we're going to see them changing it up here, Papa? Or do you think it's going to be another kind of Mobula Pyrrha fight for fun? Depends. What's the next match? I mean, what's the next map?
Parisian.
Parisian.
Making it?
Excellent.
Yeah, you're making it, Papa.
Right.
I call it Grand Finals.
The Grand Finals.
For dramatic effect.
Well, if you wanted to be even more dramatic, the Grand Finals of this, the inaugural, I've said that 3 times tonight, the inaugural Sunday Rumble. Okay, is the game up yet?
Yes, it is.
Right.
This is Grand Finals. Password's been the same.
Password is the same. All right. So yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised to see the Falconeers take a Mobula, let alone to such great effect as they've been doing so far. Now, the motto for the Falconeers is speed kills. Now, you would expect them to go with faster ships, maybe even a squid. Of course, we only know one team crazy enough to use a squid in a competitive match. But anyway, yes, I'm still surprised to see them taking Mobula, which is not exactly a fast ship. What do you think, Papa?
Are we seeing? I can't really comment on their builds. I wonder if we'll see, if they end up taking the same builds, the same ships, even.
I mean, some teams, they very much get known for a certain build, but that build sort of slowly changes over time. I mean, maybe we'll see the Falconeers use the Mobula more often.
Hey,
I'd love to see
get in the lobby, Brick.
Mobula in the...
Get in the lobby!
I'm trying to get in the bloody lobby. I can't see the lobby.
Oh.
Hang on. Try to finish this tournament without killing each other. Right. There we go. Yes, I think there's something weird with the lobbies tonight. A lot of players have been complaining about not seeing lobbies. A lot of players complaining about not seeing lobbies, not being able to join games. But this is nothing new, really. Okay, a bit of chatter going down between the two teams here.
Let's talk more death.
Falconeers, Falconeers saying they thought they'd won that, but no, the Overwatch snagged it back at the last minute.
Yeah, when you're 4-4 and you see the match, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah,
that tension, and then you look.
That tension. I mean, a lot of newcomer kind of teams. I mean, they get that what I like to call the first game jitters. But Overwatch, they are handling the pressure, I mean, admirably. I mean, a casual tournament this may be. This is still being streamed. Everyone's watching it. Everyone's wanting to see what Overwatch have got, and they're against the Falconeers, which are an established team. But Overwatch are keeping their cool. Do you want to see if there are any changes in the build, Papa?
Indeed, I will. Meow 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 running that mine launcher, which we saw a bit of play. Didn't come in too much. Gat mortar on the front, upside down, running with its mortar setup. I really like that, actually.
I really like it.
It's a way of just putting a lot of pressure on the team. And on the Snuggly Gosling, it's staying the same. And the same thing for Love Supreme, going Artemis, mortar, Merc cannon, flat cannon, and another Artemis. A little bit of everything.
Now, I just want to comment on the upside downs briefly. I mean, they've got those Artemis wings. They've got those Gatlings on the bottom deck and the mortar. I mean, it's quite easy because the Artemis has such a wide arc of fire to kind of get actually 5 guns firing on them almost at the same time if you just keep them roughly in the center.
Oh, Supreme, they end up getting quite a bit of difference or distance in between them. So a little bit of Merc fire raining into the Meow Meow Meow. I'm wondering what the Snuggly Gosling is going to end up trying here. Meow 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 is going to try and break arcs upside down. Looks like he's having a bit of trouble with the wind from what I can see. Nope, he's fine. When all I see is a cloud and they're next to a building, I'm like, ugh. This map is very deadly if you're not piloting absolutely crazy.
Yes, this map has been dubbed Velcro City by some. I believe that was the mini rumble where it was dubbed Velcro City. And here we go. The mines.
Ooh, that mines.
The mines being laid down here. I see a little bit of BFS influence, perhaps. Or maybe they've never even seen the cogs. Maybe they... I don't know. I don't know anything about Overwatch. Has been the theme of the night.
I want Snuggly Gosling to run into those mines so bad, but these clouds are gonna reveal them. I want them just to run through there unexpectedly.
If you look at it, I mean, it's kind of hard to see those mines through the clouds.
Well, they sniped one. Yeah, they definitely see them. I don't know how. Because I'm seeing Merc shots fly by them. Maybe they're... I don't even... Ooh, got to be super careful here. They're breaking up. Yeah, they still are focusing the Meow 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 upside down. Looks like he's going to start raining in on the Snuggly Gosling. That's who the Meow 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 is going for. They're not worrying about the Love Supreme at all. He's sinking
Love
really
Supreme,
low.
what are you doing?
Yeah, he's not helping at all. I'm not sure what's happening there.
I get focus fired.
This is going to be a quick 2-0 from Red Team. Love Supreme just being very bizarre. I think he was so scared of getting focused in that fight that he ended up just diving.
I mean, Love Supreme got gun shy. I think he was worried he was going to get rammed by that Pyrrha. And no, he ended up basically leaving his ally out to dry, and he's going to get focus fired down here, and most likely that's all she wrote for a Love Supreme. Love Supreme actually doing quite a lot of damage on upside down. A few more shots.
Oh, we got Snuggly Gosling coming in.
Could finish off upside down here.
But the armor's fine. If Meow 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 can kill Snuggly Gosling, they're going to be at a bigger deficit than before, but upside down ends up going down. But Meow 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 has an advantage in this fight already. Going to be raining that into Snuggly Gosling. Just running out of ammo. But will the building help? Oh, so close. And the building ends up finishing him off. Both teams have a moment to regroup. A lull in the battle. What was Love Supreme doing in that first engagement? Oh, there's a chance for hilarity. Snuggly Gosling spawning. Gonna be turning. I want to see if when he's going to meet up with his teammate, if he accidentally, inadvertently hits these mines. Oh. Are Are you watching this? Oh no,
what,
he's
what? This is a big
Well,
map.
Snuggly Gosling spawned just on the side of where they put those mines.
Oh.
And I wanted him to fly through it when he was going to try to regroup, but he didn't. It was pretty close, though, about a ship's length of distance.
Okay. Okay, this upside down, meow meow. They had success with just kind of charging in and focusing fire before, so that may be what they're attempting to do again.
But now they're focusing Love Supreme. Snuggly Gosling's way far
Snuggly
back.
Gosling
Might be able to tear him before he even gets a chance. If Blue Team lets 2 kills go here, that's the game to Overwatch, a brand new clan.
Absolutely.
Oh, mortar shot starting to tilt a bit. Has to be super careful. Oh, mortar shot's raining in, and he's done. Snuggly Gosling needs to do something really bossy here.
Snuggly Gosling's got to get out of here. You got a full speed tar, maybe go around those corners, but it may be too late.
Love Supreme.
Oh my goodness!
A pretty convenient spawn. Tar in
the face. Kip, don't stop tarring that.
That's 3 gats. Oh my god, he's getting torn up, but that's not a very nice distance. He's managing to zone with tar, and he will be regrouping.
The Pyramidian's top speed might have saved him, and it might not because he's turning around. Don't turn around.
Down.
He's going to get focused.
It's a terrible decision. He's going to be eating mortar. Needs to watch behind him. Needs to try and tuck behind that building. Somehow try and desperately break these arcs. Have Love Supreme rain and fire from behind. Try and clean up some of this damage. Managing to tank. Just managing, but it's over. Overwatch, a brand new clan.
Amazing. Formed 2 days ago. Overwatch have defeated the Falconeers.
Floating on the scene.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that is impressive. I mean, I'm clapping here for Overwatch. I mean, well done, guys. I mean, again, most of these teams were a little bit slapdash, a little bit last minute, but yeah, Overwatch just beat the Falconeers. Very well done. Very well done.